We're live.
What's up, everybody? Welcome. Day 2. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Woo! Hey. Work. Go, Lisa. Go. Higher. Go higher. Woo! Look, you guys. Let me see you guys dance on Zoom, Facebook. Get up and move right now. Move with us. Come on.
Day 2 of Power Jam.
Hey! Alright! I love it, Ramona. Day 2. Ramona's like day 2.
Day 2. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good middle of the night. Day 2.
No matter where you are in the
world. Day 2 of Power Jam has begun.
Whoop whoop! Listen, so we want you guys to right now type in your name and where you are joining us.
Yes.
Your name and where you're joining from.
Where are you from? Day 2,
here on
day 2.
Zoom.
Facebook.
Put them both in. Allison in Cleveland.
Ohio.
We've got Boston.
Peru.
Georgia.
UK. Sacramento. Y'all going fast. Indiana.
Right?
Come on, Johnny.
Maryland, Tennessee.
Right,
We have Christine from Italy joining us.
Barbados is in the house.
New York, South Africa,
UK is
Canada,
in the house.
Egypt.
Wow.
We have Vermont in the house, Las
North
Vegas,
Carolina,
Boston, South Kakalaka, Jamaica,
Brooklyn, baby,
Nashville, Tennessee, Virginia,
California, yeah,
Philly in the house,
Renee from Georgia,
Indiana,
New Jersey,
San Francisco,
Harlem, New York City,
Louisiana,
Arizona,
Guadalupe.
ATL is of course in the house.
Massachusetts is in the house.
Come
New
on now.
Orleans,
Chicago,
Tennessee,
Chi-Town, New
South
Mexico,
Carolina,
South Kakalaka, New Orleans in the house on Facebook. Come on, y'all. Let us know where
Winnipeg,
you're from.
Canada,
Let us know where you're
Illinois.
from. Bahamas.
Hey,
My
Botswana.
home. Botswana's in
We
the
have
house.
Berlin, Germany,
Berlin,
New
Germany.
Jersey, Dallas, Texas.
I love it. Norway is in the house.
Israel's in the house.
What's up, babe? So I see you like Barbara's on, Cynthia's on, Paulette is joining us.
We have
Lisa.
people from all over. So yesterday we had people from all over. So you have to know that we are rolling deep.
For real.
Yesterday we had 61 plus countries.
Come on now.
61 countries. Can you believe that? When I said yesterday we're going to make a ripple effect, I meant we're going to make a ripple effect. So yesterday we had in the house, we had Jamaica,
Puerto Rico,
Saudi Arabia,
Slovenia,
India,
Namibia,
Canada,
Zimbabwe,
Nigeria,
the Bahamas,
Mexico,
Sweden,
Germany,
Singapore,
United Arab Emirates,
Indonesia,
Brazil,
Japan,
Jamaica again,
BVI,
Slovenia,
Singapore,
Dominican Republic,
Lithuania,
St. Martin,
Turkey,
Argentina,
Holland,
Finland,
Egypt,
Bahrain,
New Zealand,
Romania,
Italy,
Zambia,
Netherlands,
Spain,
Malaysia,
Belgium,
Philippines,
Vietnam,
South Africa,
Greece,
Switzerland,
Portugal,
Ecuador,
Kuwait,
USVI,
Scotland,
Serbia,
Norway,
Thailand,
United Kingdom,
Morocco,
Kenya,
Bangladesh,
Pakistan,
Uganda,
France.
Ireland.
Oh my God! We had everyone in the house.
Y'all
Yes,
look at
the
this.
world.
Look at
Amazing.
this.
The world.
Talk about
The
world
world.
impact.
The world was in the house yesterday. Oh my God, it was amazing. If you got value from yesterday, let us know. Let us know that
Come on
yesterday
now.
was the bomb for you.
Drury
Let us
says,
know.
I'm here. She says, yes.
Yes.
Rachel says, whoop, whoop. Worldwide
Yes.
ripple, baby.
Yes, worldwide ripple. Trust me when I said we are going to create a ripple of possibility.
Come on.
We're going to create a vibration. So make sure you guys are ready to hashtag. I need you to become master tweeters, master posters, master tweeters, master sharers. I need you to be willing to post, tweet, share.
Like, tell your friends.
Yeah.
Have them come in and be like,
Go get them
listen.
right now.
Yes.
Let me tell you, we got some nuggets for you today. We got some nuggets for you today when I tell you.
Now listen, when you post, we want to make sure to use the hashtags time, the number 2, elevate. Hashtag time to elevate. Hashtag 2020 elevation. Hashtag
PJAM 2020. Now, for those of you who are my creative folks, I want you to get the clock. You know the emoji, the clock. Get the clock and then put the 2, elevate. Time to elevate. I'm just saying, put the clock on there. It's time to elevate. Let's make sure we create that ripple effect. Yesterday, we had some reach going on. OMG.
Let me just tell you. So we have reached over Ready for this?
Yes.
Drum roll, please.
Drum roll. Drum roll. Y'all do a drum roll. Drum roll. Yesterday's reach.
279,223 people, y'all.
Yes. Y'all get us some love. Come on, Jackie. Clap it up. Queen, clap it up. Come on, Ramona. Clap it up.
Just one day.
One day. So let me tell you why you want to clap it up. Why that's important. Because we all want to have an impact on the planet. And you're a part of that. You should be excited. Today, before we went on live, we had prayer time.
Yeah.
And I said none of us could imagine. I would be safe to say I think none of us could have imagined when we were praying at 13, at 10, at 21 of who we can be. We didn't know that we can touch 279,000 people from a single platform. None of us knew that. You might not have known that you were going to be on with 61 plus countries, creating a vibration of good energy and possibility. I'm not sure if you knew that. And so we have a lot to be excited about today. We have a lot to be excited about. Yeah, I see the yes. I see the praise God. I see the prayer works. I see that. Right. You should be excited. I don't know where anyone else is, but you are right here. You are a part of a game-changing experience. And I'm not saying that because this is my company. I'm not saying that because I'm driving this conversation. I'm saying that because we get to be a part of something our parents and our grandparents never ever thought possible. Right now, we've crossed every line, every cultural line, every religious line, every financial line, every geographical line, every gender line. We've crossed every line. We've melted every wall. We've melted the walls and built the bridges across the globe. You should be excited about that. Don't get me started.
We have actually gone through and changed a story that has been passed down from generation
we
to
can't
generation.
play together. We can't pray together. We can't grow together. We can't know together. We can't learn together. Hold on. You can't say that anymore.
Come on.
Look at this. Look at this.
We had over 3,216 comments going back and forth. Back and forth. Like, that's a global conversation.
Right.
When you think about it, like, you're talking with
the
people.
ripple effect.
Right. You're talking to people all the way across the other side of the world and like-minded people. Like, I don't know how many times I've sat back and thought, man, I feel by myself.
I feel alone. I feel alone. So now that's why it's important for you to tweet. It's important for you to post. It's important for you to hashtag. Some of you said some really amazing things yesterday, and we didn't capture it because there was no hashtag time to elevate, hashtag 2020 elevation, or hashtag PJAM 2020. So please hashtag so we can grab it, so we can keep track, because evidence is everything.
Come on.
Evidence is everything. In a court of law, evidence will get you off. So if evidence can drive our judicial system, then evidence is exactly what we need and we deserve right here. So please make sure you're sharing. Go out right now and grab your family members. Grab your friends. Go invite them. Text right now. Hold on. I'll wait for you. Listen, go get them. Go get them. Go get them, because you want to give them the invitation. They get to accept. Same thing I did with you at the end of the call yesterday. I invited you to join us. Many of you did. You get to invite them. They get to accept, but you got to extend the invitation. Yesterday, my brother, I hope my brother's on again today. My brother was like, Lisa, sis, I chimed in, and this is my brother's first time ever chiming in. I'm not sure. Margaret, send a reminder to my brother. I got to remind him every day. I'm all right with that. I might have to remind him. He said, you got a good system, sis. It gave me an automated reminder. I was like, yes, bro. He said, yeah. My brother does construction, and he was like, yeah, I was replacing the floor while I was doing that. Was some good stuff. You had 10 good points.
Come on.
And it was like he was surprised. He was like, yeah, you kind of make sense.
Well, we have several first-time viewers on
We got
Facebook.
some first-time
So we have
viewers.
Jamaica, we have Melissa, Tommy.
Welcome our first-time viewers, Tommy, Melissa. Who's first time here? Raise your hand. Type your name in chat. Type your name in chat if it's your first time. We want to welcome you if you are coming for the first time. Nigeria, Marlise, welcome.
I love it.
Rebecca, welcome. Infinix, welcome.
Delise, I love
Roisin,
it.
welcome.
Vesna has I'm committed sign.
Yeah, Vesna, yes, honey, yes. Look at that sign. Put your sign back up, Mama. I love it. Cecilian from London. Roxanne,
not only that, but she has
Cynthia, Kalila.
Cynthia Cordelia, welcome
Rosalind.
on Facebook.
Maury
we want to
from
welcome
Savannah.
you so much. We want to welcome
Stacy
you.
first time.
Yes.
Julie Barbados.
Yes, everyone else, welcome our first timers. Oh, look at that. Go back to
Tracy.
Tracy, you got the sign. Oh my God.
Or Tish.
Tish. Sorry.
I love it.
Tish got an official sign like when you go into an office. Her sign was like, I'm committed 2020 elevation.
Nice.
I love it, Tish. Way to go.
Don't that sound good? 2020 elevation. Look at this. It's a new decade. 2020 vision in 2020 to create 2020 elevation. Come on, y'all. 2020 vision. I don't care if you're wearing glasses like me or not. We're talking about 2020 life vision in 2020 for 2020 and beyond elevation. I'm loving it.
And let me tell you, on day one, we had an amazing conversation, but you guys not only took that conversation that we had here, but went straight into action, went straight into doing some self-work.
Yes.
And had some phenomenal
Y'all did the homework. Y'all did the homework. Woo.
Yes.
Y'all did the self-work homework. You guys did it like nobody's business. There's so many people that did the self-work homework. So many people that jumped straight in. Our first timers, no worries. We'll have our self-work homework posted in our Facebook group so you can grab it. You don't want to miss it. This is not like school. You're not doing the homework for me. You're not doing it for Matt. You're doing it for you. You get clarity. So I just want to celebrate all of the general people who did homework. I mean, you jumped in. Phyllis,
Yvonne,
Adajoke,
Sheann,
Tish,
Sandra,
congratulations, you guys did the homework. Tabitha,
Lita,
Natasha,
Donna,
Suzanne,
Chanel,
Vesna,
Tierra,
Cornice,
Regina,
Judith,
Hamdia,
Doreen,
Exia,
Melanie,
Nikki,
Danielle. Y'all,
Tabitha.
as we say your name, celebrate, do your own
Right.
You should be celebrating yourself.
Tabitha,
Shania, Jasmine,
Brenda,
Cindy,
Tiffany,
Yantricia,
Friend,
Sandra,
Lakeisha,
Brianna,
Doc Shay,
Cynthia,
Trina,
our Lakeisha,
Marlise,
Ayana,
Lorraine,
Latoya,
Angela,
Akire,
Crystal,
Brenda,
Cindy,
and we had our men in the house. Jazz did it. Marsha,
come on, Jax, Caroline,
Marshall did it.
Tara,
Roxanne,
Orania,
Dexy,
everything inspirational,
Queen Onks,
Cherry,
myself empowered,
Maximum Evolution,
Whitney Soul Fitness,
Tracy,
and I am a conqueror.
Come on.
That's the name. I love
those
it.
are their and
Right.
Selena. Then we had some people that went into the advanced work.
Gladiators, y'all did some advanced work. I want to celebrate everyone who did the homework. Gladiators jumped in. Tish, as a gladiator, you jumped in, did the advanced
Jasmine.
work. Adajoke, you did the advanced
Let me
work.
tell you, I watched Adajoke's last night when it came in, and it was some good
Adajoke, you played
So,
full out.
point, Diane,
And everything inspirational was the advanced homework.
Natasha,
Tamra,
Anna Gomez,
Akila.
I'ma be your motivation.
I'ma be your motivation. You gotta say it.
I'ma be your motivation.
You gotta say it like a sister. I'ma be your motivation.
Can I say it like
You
that?
gotta.
I'm
Right, you can say it like a brother. I'ma be your motivation. Right. And Shayla, you guys did some advanced homework. I just want to say, and let me just read some of the self-work that you guys did. Tish said for the next 12 months, I'm going to focus on writing. I'm going to focus on writing, body image, including Tish McWeber, Always Beautiful, Tish Inspiration, Trust Your Gut membership program. Trust Your Gut membership program. She also said, I'll be working on consistency. And Danielle said the 3 areas of focus is going to be wellness, spiritual, and romance. Today, I immediately took action and focused on spiritual. I attended a 60-minute Bible study spirituality class. Yes.
Come on.
And then our Lakeisha says, my reflection is that I'm going to focus on is community, social, and business, making sure that my purpose and my passion are in alignment. And the third one I'm going to focus on is my negative self-talk. And then Lakeisha said, over the next 12 months, I'm committed to focusing on my family, my business, and my finances. And of course, my Lord and Savior. And Tabitha says, I'm going to focus on managing my negative self-talk. I will consistently say thoughts become things. Oh my God, you guys jumped in. Y'all, we got videos. Go take it back to one so I can see.
Yep.
We got videos that you guys did. We made sure. So Rose, you did your video with your baby, and then Anna, Anna, you did your video as well. Look, we did our homework, making sure you watch yours. Look at all this. Look at all these videos, y'all. Y'all was jumped in.
Ann Harris says, manage my negative self-talk this morning.
Yes. Look at this. You guys played full out. You guys played full out. You guys worked it and worked it and worked it. And then there were those of you who wanted to do your work, but you didn't. And so I wouldn't be your coach if I didn't hold you accountable. So I'm going to ask you, first, raise your hand if you said, God, I'm going to do it, and somehow you let the day slip by and you didn't do the homework. Let's just raise our hands, because this is a community where you want me, you want Matt, you want us to hold you accountable to the man, the woman you're becoming, not to your past behaviors.
Right.
So I'm going to coach you up right now. Type your name in chat if you want to do it. She said, I did it mentally. Okay, Allison, I need you to move from mental to action. Okay? Yes, I did mine's late. Hands up. I appreciate that, Stacy. I appreciate that, Tiffany. I appreciate that, Mia. I appreciate that. I appreciate it, Ashley. I appreciate it. If you didn't get to do it, I didn't get to do it. Just raise your hand. I didn't get to do it. I wanted to. It was my intention when we finished, but I didn't get to do it. Okay, great. Thank you for your honesty. Now, as your coach, it's my job to tell you what you already know, but I want to remind you. How you're doing one thing is how you're doing everything. You have constantly in the past, this is not a new behavior, you've constantly in the past allowed other people's agenda to supersede your agenda for you. Come on, you guys. Come on. Just raise your hand, right? If that's you, it's not a bad thing. It's just a self-destructive thing. It's just a self-sabotage thing. I've done it for years. It's allowing other people's lack of planning to become your emergency. Other people's lack of preparation to become your priority. Other people's lack of leadership to become your challenge. And all of a sudden you look up and the whole day was gone. 9 p.m. PST time passed. And then you're like, I might as well not do it. Well, how many times have we done that?
And Michelle just put in there procrastination. Some of us are really good at procrastinating, but we don't like the word procrastination.
So we say busy.
Right, or I work best under pressure.
Right. It's a whole lot of people with high blood pressure saying they work best under pressure. A whole lot of people wish they were still alive that thought they worked best under pressure. So I'm going to challenge you. Now I want you to type your name in chat if that was a wake-up call for you. Just then, you're like, oh, okay, coach. I'm committed to doing day 1 and day 2 today. If that's you, type your name in. If that's you, type your name in Facebook. I will do, right? She said wake-up call. Michelle said wake-up call. I'm going to do day 1 and day 2. You don't get to omit day 1. You need to do day 1 and day 2 for you.
Right.
For you want to see. You type in chat, I want to touch my 100, not my 98.
Come on.
I want to touch my 100.
I love what Jennifer says. She says, consistently putting myself first without leaving anyone behind. # whoop whoop.
Right. Jennifer, yes, consistently. Yesterday we talked about serve you first. Type in chat on Facebook. I will stay at the front of my own line of service. That's why we're having this conversation, because you are committed to staying at the front line of your own service. I had to move to the front line. I wasn't at the front line of my own service. I would give Lisa, anybody else know about this? I would give Lisa anything I had left at the end of the day.
Right.
Anybody know about that? Mario, do you know about that? Aretha, do you know about that? I would just give myself whatever I had left. And then I would mistakenly think I can work out at the end of the day. Well, I had nothing left. So
I'd get in line and get right back out and be like, go ahead, you go in front of me.
Right. So I want to celebrate everyone who did the homework. So for those of you who didn't know what the homework was yesterday, the homework is going to be posted. We did several things. It was to post that you're committed to 2020 elevation. It was, and you'll see, the homework looks like this. And the homework is posted on our Facebook page. The homework is posted on our Facebook page. You can see it outlined beautifully there. If you want to do it, I would say jump in and do it. Don't be all stressed out about it. Just get it done. Just get it. Self-mastery takes time, and it's okay because we have time. So I'm so excited to jump in. Let me first fast recap. Yesterday was juicy in terms of I share with you what are the 10 things. What are the 10 areas, the key areas that movers and shakers, game changers, people who are living a world-class life, what do? What is that thing? So 1, they stay in constant action. 2, they identify and they spend 80% of their time in their zone of what? In their zone of what? 80% of the time in their zone of what? This is a test. This is a quiz.
There you go.
Right.
Allison got it.
There
Genius.
you go, Allison.
Genius.
And they spend 20% of their time in their what? They spend only 20% of their time in their what? In their what? In their what? Type that in. Number 3, right? Low return. Thank you so much. All right. So number 3, game changers. They set small, attainable, trackable what? They set small, attainable, trackable what? And then once they do, there you go, goals. There you go, goals. And then once they set those goals, what do they do? Once they set those goals, what do they do? When they set those goals, what do? They measure them, right, right. And then as they're measuring them, like I love it, y'all. Everybody should be typing. Put your hands. Hello, this is not entertainment. Oh, by the way, it is a little entertainment. I changed my hair.
Right.
I'm a girl. I'm a girl. It's a woman's prerogative to change her hair. Can I tell y'all, we totally confused Johnny. Johnny, come and run around. So I want you to know, go back over here so you can see. So I want you to know, so as you can see, Johnny's beautiful, right? Johnny's beautiful. He's a beautiful white man. And so when a black woman goes on what was yesterday, Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday. On
Tuesday, she has long locks, and on Wednesday, she has a bob. He confused.
I have some questions.
What'd you say?
I have some questions.
He was like, can I ask you a question? And I just started laughing. I was like, I know where you're about to go. And then he asked me a couple of questions. I said, it's Black History Month. Do your research.
I appreciate the lesson.
But Stacy said, whatever you do not touch the hair. Cynthia, I like that one too.
Yeah. I was like, it's our 1 month. Go do the research. I was like, okay, I am doing the research. I'm asking you. That's funny. So we are entertaining, but this is not about entertainment solely. This is about edutainment.
Right.
This is about transformation. So I want you, this is an active part, so get your fingers ready.
Jack is like, what am I watching?
This is life. This is so juicy. This is where we can celebrate our differences. Talk about our differences. Laugh and embrace them and love each other. Love each other. Love the difference, right? And so I want you guys, once you set attainable, trackable goals and you measure them, then when you measure them, what do you do next? What do you do next when you measure them? There's something key. There's some course correct. There you go, Sarita. You course correct or modify. Then you do this thing over and over and over and over and over again. What is that? You do this thing. Yes, rinse and repeat. Oh, I love it. You know, this makes me happy.
Right.
This makes me happy. Okay, going down. So you study, partner beside gladiators, using techniques that will prevent you from doing what? You study and partner beside gladiators using techniques that will prevent you to do what? Comparing yourself.
Boom.
Perfect. Come on, y'all. Get your fingers ready. Facebook. I want y'all to catch up. Make sure y'all not left behind. Make sure you guys are doing it. Then you want to manage your what? At all times. You want to get techniques to learn how to manage your what? So that you don't slow down. Manage your negative self-talk. You want to 6. You want to create what? You want to create what? You want to create more of what? You want to create more of what? You want to create more revenue streams. New revenue streams. 7. You want to learn to do something powerfully, consistently. What do you want to learn to do? Something power. You want to speak powerfully, consistently. Real important as consistently. You don't want to have a hot week and then a cold week. No, we don't have time for that. And then you want to make sure that you create your what? You want to create your what? You want to create your what? You want to create your accountability. You want to create your accountability by getting a group of people that will stay with you how long? They're going to stay with you how long? How long are they? 1 year. There you go. There you go. 9, you need to set something up. You've been needing to set this up for a long time. You need healthy boundaries.
Come on.
Raise your hand if you know you need to set some healthy boundaries right now. Overdue right now. I see Akila on the treadmill raising her hand. All right, I love it. And then the last thing, we started with this. The last thing is to do what? Yeah, I see you, Cynthia. Put yourself first. Get to the front of your own line. Excellent. So that's our content recap for yesterday. If you need it, it's inside of our Facebook. You can go back and get all the points. Lori, I want to love Lori up. Y'all give Lori some love on our social media. Lori is making sure that you guys get all the key points, so that if you don't get to write it down because you're driving or you're on the treadmill, Akila, I'm on there with you. Burn some calories for me, girl. Burn for me. I want you to run. Can you run for me? I need a lot. I need the hips. Okay, great. Amen. So Lori is making sure. Yes.
She got it.
Yes. Lori is making sure that you get the notes. That I don't want you to be lazy though. Write your own notes down. Something happens when you write. That's not the same if you just cut and paste. So I want to make sure you get that. So listen, I'm about to give you some more content, but let me bring you centered. Everyone bring center right now. Take a deep breath. Take a second deep breath. Breathe into 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale slowly. For so long, I thought that progress was only achieved inside of a rush energy. Move fast, grind hard, push. And I realized that true growth, true evolution is just as valuable and more valuable at times inside my still methodical movement.
Come on.
That you don't have to always move fast, just be consistent. The race is not given to the swift, the race is given to the steady. And then when you get that there really is no race. There is no race. You have all the time you need. You're not running out of time. Make that statement. Type that statement in chat. Go out on Facebook and say, I am not running out of time. I am not running out of time. While you don't need to sit down and sit on your laurels and do nothing, you're not running out of time. There's no reason to be in rush. You have the time you need. You have the time, Jack. You have the time to build it solid. Jerry, you have the time. You have the time, Fatma, to build it solid. You have the time, Rhonda. You have the time, Kalego, to build it on cement, not sinking sand. Write that down. Put that out on Facebook. I will build my dream on cement, not sinking sand.
Come on.
A lot of the things you see posted, they're built on sinking sand. They're built on hollow glass. They're built on plexiglass. They're built on styrofoam because they're built fast. They're not built steady. I will build my dream. I will build my children's future. I will build my foundation on cement, not sinking sand. So let me be the first, second, or third. I'm not sure to tell you that it's going to take some time. Get used to sweat. Get intimately connected with sweat. Get intimately connected with perseverance, determination. Get intimately connected with saying bye-bye to 1 extra hour of sleep at times. You're going to have to get up earlier. You're going to have to stay up later. You want to know and have what other people who you admire know and have, then you have to do what they're doing. There's no fast way. You all know there's no elevator to the 35th floor. Get your glutes ready. Get your hams ready. Get your quads ready. Get your calves ready. Let's climb. You were built for such a time as this. Take a deep breath. Breathe that in. Now, in this next deep breath, I want you to breathe in the spirit and the energy and the understanding, Marcus, of certainty. Because you've moved so long with wonder. You've moved so long with question. You've moved so long with if. Can I do it? Will it work? Come on, you guys. One hand up. Can I do it? Will it work? Have you moved with that? Right. I hope. How many of us have said, I hope it works? Right? Now, let's move in 2020 to certainty.
Come on.
Breathe in. Take a deep breath. Breathe in certainty. And exhale ambiguity or wonder or concern slowly. For some of us, we've lived in that space of wonder for so long, you need to breathe it in again. Breathe in certainty, Nikki. Breathe it in. Stop wondering. Stop questioning. Breathe it in. Certainty. And exhale doubt and fear. You were built complete. You were built complete. With whatever limbs you have, whatever mindset you have, whatever diagnoses you might be living under, you are complete.
Come on.
And so let's move into a space of certainty. People ask me, how'd you make so much happen? I said, I walked as if I knew it was going to happen. I didn't, that thing we do, we kind of do, Matt, that wonder. I think you kind of wondering if you're going to jump in. I think it might work. I hope it might work. Jump in. Jump in. And if you get out, jump in again. And then jump in again. And move to that place of, hold on, I'm not certain when it's going to work, but I'm certain it's going to work.
And watch how you jump sooner, quicker, faster. The more that you jump, the more that you take a leap, you take action sooner, quicker, faster.
Yes. After all, this Power Jam is designed for movers and shakers, game changers, gladiators, unicorns. This Power Jam is designed for superheroes and super sheroes. This Power Jam is designed for people who are in the business of igniting dreams. They're in the business of elevating others. And they're in the business of creators of new possibilities.
Come on.
That's who this is for. So if that's you, then you should be here. If that's not you, you made the wrong turn. But you can stay and see what gladiators do. We're going to let you eavesdrop. We're going to let you eavesdrop. Or as my nephew say, we're going to let you ear hustle. I don't know.
Come on,
right.
Linnell on Facebook, she says, I will build my dream, I will fund my dream, I'm investing in my dream, and I won't get used to sweat.
Yes, get used to the sweat. Get used to the grind. Get used to the prayer. Get used to the crying. Get used to walking alone. Sometimes you can't get to your dream. Raise your hand. Say your name if this is you. It's hard for you to get to your dream because you keep trying to bring everybody with you. Ooh. Ouch, Sheila. Come on, Dorothy, lean in. Type that name. I see you typing that name. Yes. And I'm going to say, I'm not asking you to leave anyone. I'm simply saying, can you get there and then turn around and open the door for them?
Come on.
Can you get there? Can you get you there, Maury? Can you, Shireen, get you there? Can you, Gary? Can you, Marcellus, get you there? And then turn and get everyone else there. So often we're so afraid of leaving someone behind that we don't get to where we're going. Or we've been disappointed. Here's the other thing. How many of you've been disappointed again and again and again until you slow down on your dreaming just to manage your disappointment?
Come on.
Ooh, I see the heads nodding. I see the names going in. She said, oh, Lord. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah.
Ouch.
It's day 2, y'all. Listen, it's day 2. We have to start warmed up. We can't get you warmed up.
Quit stepping on me.
Right. If I'm stepping on your toes, please sit Indian style. Because I'm not going to stop because I love you. You came here so that someone can joke the giant in you.
Come on.
You came here so someone can ignite the igniter in you. You came here so that someone can elevate the elevation in you. That's why you came. That's why you signed up. That's why you're giving of your time. And so if we don't agitate any part that's stagnant, agitate any part that's inside the old stinking thinking that you actually outgrown. You've outgrown the thinking, and you just need to be reminded you've outgrown the thinking, and you need to be held accountable to the fact that you've outgrown the thinking. Take a deep breath here. Remind yourselves. Tell yourselves what you're learning. I'm not going to keep throwing a bunch of information out fast. I'm going to slow you down so your cells can get it. Take another deep breath here. This is the time. We've outgrown anything that doesn't fit us anymore. It's like trying to put a size 9 foot in a size 5 shoe. There's nothing comfortable about your day. And yet we've learned how to wear discomfort. We've learned how to wear mediocrity. We've learned how to wear toleration. We've learned how to wear being responsible for other people's breakdowns. We've learned how to wear mediocrity.
Come on.
We've learned how to wear it. And we actually wear it well because gladiators do that. And so I'm going to jump you in. I'm about to go to my next point. My point 2 of the day. My point 1 was I wanted to remind you of what we learned yesterday. Point 2, write this down. Get your pens out. Matter of fact, go get some people. Go share with some people. If this is your first time here, you've never been here before with us, and yet you're like, I know some people who need to hear this. Okay, go get some. Go get some people. Go get some people. Now, point 2. I want you to write this down. Play the long game. When you're transforming your life, play the long game. Create your vision through the end of 2021. I'd love for us to do it even longer, but we're going to focus on creating a vision through 2021. I remember reading something once, and it offended me, quite frankly. And in this book, I write about this in Abundance Now, the writer says that people who are creating generational wealth and success, they live a life of elevation. They play a long game. They plan out 3 to 5 years. He said broke people, and he used the word broke people. I think that's why I was offended. He said broke people with a scarcity mentality, they plan out 30 days. Eric, I was offended. But I realized that I was offended because I lived 30 days at a time. Now, when I thought I was planning in a big way, I'd plan out 6 months. Like, woo, 6 months. Right? Come on, you guys. Let's tell the truth. So some of you...
Zena liked that one. Zena was like, yep.
Right. Look, and then Shireen said, ouch, again. Right. That's what I said. I was like, ouch. I don't think I like you, but I kept reading. He said, duplicate successful people. Don't just watch them. Duplicate them. They leave clues. Look at their patterns. And then I looked at all the interviews that I had. People would ask me, what do you do on a daily basis? What do you do on a daily basis? And I said, oh, they want to live out the duplication, right? Kativa, number 1.1 was the review of yesterday, actually, right? So what I want you to do is I want you to recognize, write this down. When you fail to plan, then you just plan to fail. When you fail to plan, because when you don't plan, you're living off hope. And I'm not saying I don't want you to be hopeful, but you're making up your life's plan every day, Shayna. Every day. So that means you're not responding, you're reacting. Right. Does that make sense? So you're reacting to what life is handing to you because you didn't make a plan. I love it. Rauda says, I want to duplicate you, Lisa. Exactly. That's why I'm starting to do programs long term with you guys. That's why I extended a bold invitation for us to be together for not 4 months, but 9 months, so that I can show you what I do, not in a rush like this, right? Allie said, Lisa, you're my Oprah. Amen. I appreciate that. That's why I'm going to show you a lot. For those of you who jumped in yesterday, and several of you jumped in, for those of you who are already inside Elevate, for those of you inside Ignite, for those of you who've come on my retreats, you know I show you my life so you can see what works and you can see what didn't work, right? But here's what we're going to do. We're going to plan the long game. So I want you to write, play the long game.
By having your plan, you're also giving yourself more freedom.
Right.
Like you have freedom to adjust. You have freedom to create. Like one of the things as creatives, like we get so frustrated because we're caught up in all of the details. When you plan out and you strategically have a plan, those details are done, creating the space to create freely.
Now, I want you to look at, when you create a plan, you can't create just a life plan in a bubble. You need to break the life plan down. Write this down. Get your pen out. Where's your pen? Show me some pens. I need to see some. Okay, good. Okay, I want y'all to type some things. So now we're going to break it out. I normally would teach you 4 categories, right? I'm going to expand the categories and break them down. Now, for those of you who are going to jump into the long-term program with me, I'm going to show you, Margaret, I'm going to make sure we have my life book. I have this life book I did 10 years ago. Really, really detailed. And whenever I would move, I would put all my clothes and all my things in boxes. I put my life plan in the front seat of my car. And that life plan is what got me here. Make sure we on mute. Can you mute someone on Zoom, Kelsey? So now here are the categories. Business, finance, community, health and wellness. I know I'm going fast. No worries. It'll be put in Facebook as well. I got a lot of stuff I want to teach you today. So business, finance, community, health and wellness. That's one group. General family. So that's extended family, right? Social. I didn't put social in my plan, and I looked up and did not have a social life. Wherever you put energy, energy grows where energy goes. If you don't put energy somewhere, it's literally going to die on the vine. Right? There's no automated growth. Right? Social, romantic. I didn't put any energy in romantic. And then I looked up and had no romance.
Is that why I'm single?
Yeah, that's why you're single. Because there's no energy in it.
Right.
We expect for someone just to find us. Raise your hand if you just expecting for someone to find you between the grocery store and the gas station. Right?
Yes.
Hi. Right. Right. So when I put energy inside my romance is when I got the most amazing romance possible because I began to, 1, give myself permission to have it, and 2, open myself up to it. Body. Your body requires attention. Your body acquires attention. That's why yesterday in the after party, by the way, on Zoom, we do this little after thing. I hang out for a minute on Zoom, do some little behind the scenes talking. On Zoom, I told you guys about snatching my sexy back because I need to give my body some attention, right? So I'm doing snatching my sexy back, right? Chris is pumping her hands up. So body, spiritual, parenting, write these down, and philanthropic. I'll say them again. Business, finances, community, health and wellness, general family, social, romantic, body, spiritual, not romantic body, romantic, and then your body, spiritual, parenting, and philanthropic. Now, when you get detailed, now this is where people would expect me to say, do a vision board. We're going to go to the next level. So what I want you to do is on the back of your vision board. On the back of your vision board, I want you to write categories. Do these categories for me. I want you to write, and I'm doing these right now. Right? I want you to do something like this on the back. You see the squares? You see the squares? So I want you to do this on the back of your vision board. Give me a thicker marker. Someone go over that with those. Okay, perfect. And then write the names of some of those. So I want you to make the squares, right? Now this is vision board next level. This is vision board. Thank you, Judith. Judith got all of them. Ooh, Judith wrote them down for you guys. Yes. And Ann Harris got them. Good, good, good. Now, when you have this, so you have this, right? You have enough for each category. Now, I want you to take each category. Don't cut out pictures. This is not artwork. This is not an art project. This is not something you do when you got a good buzz on from your wine. This is something it is clear. Be very clear. Don't sit around and laugh and talk and conversate with it and get pretty pictures. No, we're going to next level your vision board. And now, here's what I love. You do an individual vision board and then do a family vision board. So I'm going to do a vision board with my family. I'm going to do 3 vision boards this year. I'm going to do 1 vision board by myself for Lisa. Now, for those of you who want to rinse and repeat, if I'm your coach and you want to model me, then do 3. I'm going to do 1 for me. I'm going to do 1 with my general family. I'm going to do it with my mom, my dad. I don't need to gather us all. I just want to talk to us and say, Dad, what do you want to do over the next 3 years? Mom, what do you want to do? Jelani, what do you want to do? I'm going to do it with my general family. And then I'm going to do 1 with my significant other. What do we want to do as a couple? What do we want to do in a relationship, right? And so you take it and you write these down, right? Take a picture of the screen, right? Right? You take it and you write these down, right? Now, Facebook. Hold on. We're going to give it to our Facebook community, right? So you take it and you write. I'm going to hold it right here. Can you see it good here? Yep. Okay, so you take it and you write it down. And then once you've written it down, you now write down your goals underneath. Now, Kimberly, you don't want to do a year. I ideally want you to go out 2 years minimum. 3 years is a sweet spot. You know why, Rebecca, Eric? You know why, Keisha? You know why, Marcellus? You know why, Delise? Because when you go out 3 years, you don't get an anxiety to have to make it happen right now. Does that make sense? You got time. So you can dream bigger.
Come on.
You can dream bigger. Because you got 3 years to make it happen. Right, Fatma? You want to give yourself time to have a big dream. You want to give yourself time. And guess what? Here's what I love about a big dream. Ooh. When you play the long game, you don't get caught up in the smallness.
Come on.
Ooh. Ooh. Because your vision is further than most. You don't get caught up in he say, she say. You don't get caught up. I love my cousins. My cousins protect me so much when they're dealing with family drama, whatever, and I come around, I'm like, hey, what's going on? What y'all talking about? They're like, girl, you ain't got time for it. Like they just protect me. Like, you don't have time for it. No, you ain't got time for it. And so I want you to begin to play the long game. Okay, great. So then once you do that, I want you under each one, write this down. I want you to set, sorry, I don't want this to be in front of you. Under each one, I want you to set cellular goals, small, palatable goals. So this is where the bigness is. So you have the bigness here. Now, I want you to set small cellular goals that you can see, taste, and feel on a quarterly basis. You should be able to see the goal in 90 days. So they got to be small, micro wins. Write that down. Small, micro wins that you can see, touch, taste, and feel within 90 days. Ooh. All right, y'all. This is the formula, Kimor. This is the formula. This is the formula. I'm telling y'all what I do. I write this stuff down in my journal. Like, I don't do a bunch of pictures and a board and put it on the wall anymore. I write it in my journal. I have it broken down in all these categories. And so you want to set that. You want to set that. You want to make sure you have 90 days. Okay, I gotta go. I cannot believe we're running out of time already. So the part 2 of this is you want to know how will you learn this year to help all that happen. Write this down. I have taken myself as far as I can take myself by myself.
Come on.
Ooh. Sheba, you hear me? I've taken myself as far as I can take myself by myself. So part 2 to this is who will you learn from? What will you learn? And in order to make these happen, once you fill this in, you should ask the question, in order to make this happen, what do I need to learn? Do I need to go learn how to do sales? Do I need to go learn how to goal set? Do I need to learn how to get out of my own way? Do I need to learn how to have a conversation with a person of the opposite sex? Look, my girls know I was practicing how to have a conversation with a man that didn't include transformation, didn't include breakthrough, that didn't include, I needed to learn, Rev, I needed to learn how to talk to a man without asking him, so what are your long-term goals? And so what are your benchmarks? And so what does your negative self-talk tell you? I was scaring men, Rebecca, I was scaring men away left and right. They're like, what is this about, right? I needed to learn how to just flirt and be flirted with. I didn't know. And so what do you need to learn this year? What do you need to learn this year? And who are you going to learn from? Success is not accidental. Success comes with great intention. Who's going to be your teacher? I'm not saying that as a setup so you can say Lisa. So please believe this is not a setup question. Who's going to be your teacher? And what are they going to teach you? Do you need to learn about finances? Do you need to learn about sales? Do you need to learn about projections? If you're running a business, I'm going to tell you this. If you're a CEO, if you love that word entrepreneur means hello. It means learn about finances, learn about forecasting, learn about sales, learn about marketing, learn about delivery systems, learn about follow-through, learn about customer service, right? That's what that means. If you want to be an entrepreneur, that everyone's making that word sound so sexy. Do you know what that costs you? So if you're going to do it, what do you need to learn this year? That's part 2 of this. Part 1 is to get your intention board. Your intention board. On the front of your intention board are your pictures. On the back of your intention, I like to call this the front. This is my front.
That's the action, because that's where the action is.
This is the action. This is where my goals are and what I need to do. And then on the other side, pictures that support this. Make sense? Because when you do the pictures, you can see it, feel it, touch it, and it evokes some emotion.
And I was just gonna say that. The
it evokes
pictures are the emotions.
Right.
Yep.
So first you set it up, write it out. Then you put the pictures on. Then you go find out what do I need to learn, who do I need to learn from. Now this is the long game. This is the long game, you guys. And then part 3, Reverend, excuse me, I gotta just say it this way. Get a kick-ass accountability group. Yesterday I talked about getting an accountability committee. I'm gonna say it again. You want to get a kick-ass accountability group. You want to get an accountability group that literally 5 to 11 people, right? And you want to refresh it. You want to refresh it. If 3 people fall off, don't trip. Go get 3 more people, right? You want to hand pick it. You want to revitalize it. You want to keep it going for 1 year. You will blow your mind with what you do when you have a accountability group. Every 2 weeks you meet. You meet every 2 weeks for 59 minutes, max, no more. 59 minutes, and the one thing you talk about is what are you in action on? Where do you need help? What do you want to be celebrated for? And where are you stuck? What are you in action on? What do you want to be celebrated for? Where you need stuck?
Where are you stuck?
Where are you stuck? Where do you need some stuff? So that you want to meet that group every 2 weeks, 59 minutes. The group is here. The group is here. Go into our Facebook. Go into our community. Go right here and start gathering your 5 to 11. I say 5 to 11 because if you settle at 9, you good. Even if you settle at 7, you're good.
Now listen, some people know that we'll do it for other people, we won't do it for ourselves. So the accountability group, when I was just learning this curriculum and learning all the stuff, I had to have an accountability group because I wanted to show up for them before I was able to show up for myself.
Yes. And you do not need an accountability group for every category. One accountability group, they're walking through your life elevation with you. You decide where you're focusing on. Now, here's what I would do. I would have one small, write this down, one small micro goal in each category each quarter. Y'all get that? One small micro goal in each category for each quarter. Means 90 days I'm going to focus on one thing in this category, but I got one thing in each category. Why do you want to do that? So that you don't have a lopsided life. How many of us have had a lopsided life? One area was thriving and the other area was suffering. Come on, hands up. Type your name in chat if that's you. Right. For me, I was making hand over fist. Money, 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 money. But I was 90 pounds overweight. Right? Or my spirituality was so strong. I had a relationship with God. My relationship with God was solid. But I didn't have a relationship with nobody else. I was like, God's going to provide. God's going to provide. And right, I see you, Rebecca, and nobody else, right? And so you want to make sure you're doing one micro win in each category that will give you a macro success overall. One micro win each quarter in each category will give you a macro win overall. Is this some good stuff? Are y'all getting value? Are y'all getting value?
Now listen, what you're doing is you're turning your vision board into your gratitude board. Because as you get that goal done, you check that off, you're like, celebration, baby.
We have someone on Facebook that actually started calling it attention board too.
Come on.
Right, attention board. Now here's what I love. When you have your accountability community, as you're achieving things, you have an embedded celebration community as well.
Right.
So remember, a part of that 59-minute, I'm going to quiz y'all on this tomorrow. Y'all take these notes. I'm going to ask you how many minutes are you on with your accountability group every other week. When you a part of that your 3 minutes of speaking, you say what you want to be celebrated for, and you get celebrated. Why do you want to do that? Because we are under celebrated, y'all. We are under celebrated as a people. We feel like we don't want to brag. No, I want to be celebrated. Okay, all right, I got to keep going. So the last thing, and I said some of this before. The last thing is you want to hook your caboose to a train. Write that down. You want to hook your caboose to a train. I hooked my caboose to my coach. Some of you guys know Susie Carter. Years ago, 16 years ago, she was my coach for 8 years. I hooked my caboose to her train. Then I began to study Oprah, and I wanted to hook my caboose to her train. I didn't study her shows. I studied her business acumen. And then I began to hook my caboose to my friends who didn't even speak on stage, because I learned how to be a presenter. I learned how to move around on stage. I wanted to learn how to drive my finances up double digits every year. Who wants to do that? So I hooked my caboose to folk who you would never see in front of a camera. If you saw them, matter of fact, Margaret, remember my friend who y'all said he looked like he was always sucking on the lemon. He was always mad. Remember my friend?
Oh,
right.
Yes.
So I had a friend who wanted to be a speaker, and I wanted to learn from him. And he just always had this mad look. He was like this. all the time. And I brought him on tour with me when I did No Matter What. I said, come, I'm gonna let you open up. He opened up for me at 3 places, and Margaret and Matt, they were like, you got, no. They said, why do you have him here? I said, because he generates $1 million online every month, automated. I said, and I just want to learn what he knows. I want to hook my caboose to his train.
Now, for some of you guys that are asking what's a caboose, and you may not know what a caboose is, that's the very last cart, the very last part of a train.
Right. And so you want to find someone that you can grow with, find someone that you can connect with, find someone who's 10 to 20 steps ahead of you, and hook your caboose to their train. And don't make it a fast thing. Say, I'm going to sit inside this for 3 years. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Don't worry about that. If you make a decision, then the how will show it up. Some of you are trying to still make the decision while you figure out the how. Make the decision, and then allow the how to show up. Say a bold yes. A bold yes. All right. So that's our points. I got a lot. God, I got so much. Y'all say yes. All right. So I want to invite you, as I invited you yesterday, I want to invite you. There's so many ways. Go down to the invite. Yep. I want to invite you. There's so many ways for us to play together. There's so many ways for us to grow together. But the idea is that we have a deep dive. The idea is that we're able to actually learn how to, as gladiators, how to as change agents, as superheroes, as super sheroes. How do we take our game to the next level? Like, that's our focus. How do we do that? And as I shared with you yesterday, for those of you who are here for the first time, I share with you, there's only one thing better than our 3 days. Our 3-day live is intensive, it's transformative, but the only one thing that's better than that is when we have a longer version together. Right. When we can spend time, and when I can come into your home and we can do something like this. This is 3 days. This is day 2 of a 3-day. Tomorrow is going to be phenomenal, and it's going to be our last day. I want an environment where I can teach you. I can teach you techniques. I can give you techniques. I can come back and check with you. We have breathe time. We have feedback time. So I created Elevate. And many of you are here in Elevate. Yesterday, right after we got off the call, I had my Elevate call. And I'm crying, they're crying. The call, we're reaching nearly 300 people, 300,000 people each day. The program holds 300. But I want to give you the first invitation because you're here. We may go out and invite others, but I want to give you the first public invite. Everyone else that's already in Elevate, they got a private invitation somewhere. This is my first time inviting publicly, but I want to give you the first invitation. It's 4 months of an online program, online live, with me and hand-picked master facilitators like yours truly, my boy. It's the one place where I teach you content, the things I've kind of run past, kind of fast. I go deep dive in that. And then you ask open questions. It's the one place, right? They said, Elevate, it's amazing. Jump in, you guys. Look in chat. You have other people. If you're already in Elevate and you have something to say about it, type it in chat. Type it on Facebook. The reason being is that the only person better than me to tell you about Elevate is your brothers and sisters who are already in it. And so I'm going to teach you how to elevate yourself, teach you how to manage your negative self-talk, how to have effective time management, how to jump into carefrontation, not confrontation, how to have hard conversations that leave other people inspired, how to set measurable tracking goals, how to track those goals, how to up-level those goals, how to intensify those goals, how to course correct when you've gotten off track from your goals. There's going to be 8 sessions delivered. It's supposed to be over 4 months. But I've done a little something to expand it, as I told you yesterday. They're bi-weekly. The classes are on Zoom right here, just like this, so that you can see me and I can see you. The classes are 60 minutes in length, and I say carve out 90 minutes time for us to go over a little bit and do homework. I give you class handouts. You get all kind of handouts. Now, the handouts aren't homework handouts. They're handouts so you can use tools. You don't want to miss it. The program is delivered over 4 phases totally. First, February, March, you do the online pre-course work. April, you do the bonus calls with your brother Matt, your master facilitator. June, you do some more pre-launch calls. But here's the biggie. In July, we launch the course. And the course goes 4 months in July. But the biggie is if you register while you're here, our very first personal mastery conference, our very first conference, we're super, super, super excited. It's called The Extraordinary You. Woo! 3 days of power-packed transformation. When I tell you, you are going to leave that 3-day conference walking on air. It is going to be open to the public. You don't have to register into this program to get in. You don't. That 3-day conference will be available to everyone. It's going to be a $700 investment, $697. It will be an investment. It will be worth it. You will get the ROI of a lifetime if you go. However, if you decide to do Elevate, allow me to buy that ticket for you as a bonus. I want to make sure that you are there because you're already elevating. So we're going to throw that in as a bonus. To everyone who's already in Elevate, I'm going to throw yours in as a bonus. I know you didn't know, but there's no way that we would do it for this group here and not do it for you, right? Judith is excited. And so that becomes your bonus. So technically, you start in February with the online course, and then you go to Matt with some pre-course calls, and then you come to California live or you come online. So you don't have to fly out necessarily. If you can't fly out, you can join us via live stream. You're going to be live or live stream for 3 days. Then we turn around and we join you and we start the 4-month course. So technically, I've taken a 4-month course and I've made it a 9-month course.
Come on.
And so it just gets big. The value is over $14,000 when you look at everything. And people have invested that. Some people here, you guys know, you've invested in our premier programs and you've gotten your ROI out of it. If you want to register, go to motivatingthemasses.com/elevate. You'll see it in the chat. You'll see it in Facebook. It should be there. motivatingthemasses.com/elevate. If you want to register, we had some people register yesterday. Type in chat, type on Facebook, type your name if you registered already. I'm registered already. Some of you jumped in yesterday. I want to make sure you guys get love. I want to make sure I celebrate you. I don't know if we have the name.
Marissa, she says she's in.
Okay, Marissa's in. Right, good. And then all you need to get started is $500. It's $500 a month for 5 months. You will be through paying and will still be inside the program. Long inside the program, it's $500 a month for 5 months. Or my grandmother says money saved is money earned. If you want to save $503, if you want to save $503, pay in full, and you can save. We pass that savings on you. For some of you, that's your ticket coming out to California.
Right.
For others, it's not quite so much, but it could be some of your tickets coming out. So if you want to save money, then you can pay in full. Otherwise, $500 gets you started, gets you in, Ellen says, I'm already registered. Great, 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 great. So I want to invite you to do that. Now I want to give you your homework. So your homework, write this down, self-growth homework. That I want to give to you. I don't know why it's okay. So number one, I want you to do your categories. I know that's going to seem like that's a bullet, but I want you to do your categories. Write your categories down. Some of you have already written your categories down, and give me at least 2 bullets in each category. Give me at least 2 bullets. You're going to go deeper, but I want to see the beginning. I want to see the beginning. Let's apply here. Action is the antidote for despair.
Come on.
And action is the prescription for success. So I want you to start this now. Start this today. Scroll down a little bit for me. Yes. I want to see this and make sure. Now, the second thing that I want you to do, the second thing that I want you to do inside your homework is I want you to understand, and I want you to begin to write down for me who are the two people in your life that you know that this year you want to inspire them by who you're becoming. You want to inspire them by who you're becoming. It's a necessity that you inspire them by who you're becoming. Okay? So I want to know, what does that look like? So number 1, you're going to do this. Number 2, you're going to tell me who are the 2 people. Number 3, I want you to text. I want you to text and post 3 points that you got today. Text. And the reason why I want you to text is I want you to get the people in your inner circle. 3 points that you got today that made a difference. But then I want you to post them as well. I want you to share them with your inner circle. Remember your inner circle first. And then I want you to share them with the world.
Now, don't forget, when you post on your social media or you post in any of the social medias, use the hashtag time, the number 2, elevate, hashtag 2020 elevation, or hashtag PJAM 2020.
Or the clock.
Right.
Clock to elevate. Time to elevate. Now, the advanced students. I got a whole lot of advanced students. A whole lot of advanced students. My advanced students, I want to see your face. Yes, we're going to go to video. So just know all my advanced students. And if you weren't advanced yesterday, but you want to be advanced today, you can progress. You can elevate yourself to advance. All right. So I want you to get on video. I want you to get on video, and I want you to read. Here's my intention between now and 2022, now and 2021, whatever year makes you comfortable. Don't do 1 year. Do at least 2 years. Here is my intention. In my general, I'll do this. In my family, I'll do this. Social, I'll do this. Body, I'll do this. Spiritual, I'll do this. Romantic, I'll do this. Health and wellness. Finance. I just want you to read it down. Try not to go more than 3 minutes if you can. I want to make sure you read out why. Because when you feel that vibration coming out of your throat, when you speak it into the universe, you are declaring it. You are setting intention. Don't keep your goals a secret. Tell them out loud to somebody.
Come on.
All right. All right. So that's my advance. The second thing in my advance. The second thing in my advance is I want you to shoot me a video. And I want the video to tell me, why is it important to make this happen? Why? What's your why? Why? Here's my why. Do your why first. Why is it important for you to make this happen?
For me, it's my family. It's inspiring my nieces and nephews, showing them that there's hope, there's possibility when you dream big and you're in action.
My why is I don't want to leave this place wondering what more could I have done. I don't want to sit in my last years saying I could have done more. Let me flip that to what I want. My grandmother is 92 this year. I want to be her age. And if my knees have to ache, I want them to ache because I ran hard. If I'm going to feel exhausted, I want to say I played full out. I want to feel like I touched my 100. That's personal. I just want to feel like I touched my 100. I gave Lisa a chance. I want to end while I give you a quote. I want you to type in Facebook. I want you to type here in chat your why. Just the first discovery of your why. And then I'd like the advanced students to record your why. I want my son to be inspired beyond belief by his mom. Not just being a gladiator, but being a woman of get up. I want my son to see. Chris, I want it more than just to inspire others. I want you to go at a cellular level. I want it bigger than my team, Viana. I want it to be something that won't let you sit down on you. Jack, Hope, Melanie, I want it to be something that can bring tears to your eyes.
Roxanne says, I want to leave a legacy that encourages my sons to be the best that they can be.
My why includes watching my grandmother, hearing her say she made $2 a week. I want to show her what her sacrifice was for.
One of my whys is I want to show people that they're not crazy for dreaming big. Gloria says, my daughters and my son is my why.
On Facebook, Maximilian says, my 2 kids. Chiara always says that my why is that my son and I have a life of possibilities and happiness.
So I want to thank you. I want to thank you for playing big. I want to thank you for being willing to be courageous. I want to thank you for being willing to be unrealistic. I want to thank you for being willing to be unapologetic. I want to close with this. You are 100% enough. You were enough in your darkest day. You were still enough. Your genius is the thing that almost frightens you. You are a contagious being. And when you set your genius free, when you allow yourself to play bigger than you've ever played before, you will become even more contagious than you've ever been. There's someone watching you. You don't know they're watching you, but they're watching you. They're not just watching how big and bold you leap. They're watching how you catch your breath. They're watching how you forgive. They're watching how you apologize. They're watching how you press reset. They're watching you. They've been watching you. And they'll never see someone like me. I'm not in their eyesight. I'm not their thing. I'm not their jam. You're their jam. There's someone whose path you're about to cross in the next year, and you will be their sole inspiration. There's someone who's going to piss you off and frustrate you, and the way you forgive and the way you give grace will be their greatest inspiration.
Come on.
There's someone who's in your past that didn't feel good in your past. The energy was off, the experience was funky, and the way you rise above the outcome will inspire them. You can't hold it in. You can't hold back who you are. You've always been this person. That's why you're here. You want to touch the 100 that you know you have. You don't show up here. I know you. You don't show up here because you want to sit back and chill and wait on life to hand you an opportunity. You're here because there's a calling on your life. There's a divine purpose. There's a genius. It's in you and it's out of you, and you've seen it, and you've been touched by it, and others have been touched by it, and all you want to do is play in it and live in it. Or you're here because someone invited you to come because they see your genius.
Come on.
And they want you to see your genius. Or you're here because you're a game changer. And you simply want to change more games. That you want to put possibility on the ballot. You want to put forgiveness on the ballot, unity on the ballot. You want to put celebrating diversity on the ballot. Since we're in elections, you want to put the for by the grace of on the ballot. You're here because you said, don't let me off the hook. I will stand in my light. I will own my light. I will shine my light, and I will share my light. And I'm here to learn how to turn my light up. After all, turn down for what? I love you. Tomorrow we'll be here at the same bat channel, same bat time. For those of you who want to jump into Elevate, join us. Jump into Elevate. We will have fewer spots tomorrow. I want to teach you long term. I want to learn with you long term. I want to transform with you long term. I want to be your coach. I want to be your sister. I want to be your friend. All I need for you to do is to say yes, yes to yourself. I appreciate you. Facebook, we're going out. Zoom, we're going to stay on for like
guys, we're going to see you guys tomorrow.
I said 2 more minutes.
Invite your friends. Join them tomorrow. Lisa Nichols Power
right
Jam. Have them go register. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Register your friends.